Hello everyone, this is Umber Evie back at it again with another video. And I am once again playing Buried. Now, I know I had the webcam recording last time. God, if only you could see my face reacting to that video. I could, but you could only see the top of my head, so it just made it weirder, but I still uploaded it. Anyways, last time we found Dennis and he's asking us what happened. Now, I don't, we don't know, like, missing, Dennis says. Where do you think they went? I'm not sure, I said. But it has me pretty freaked out. Something's not right here. Still sitting on the ground, he looks around the woods as if he is just now understanding the severity of this situation. This equipment was overturned. The dozers too, I say, whipping my forehead. You okay? Yeah, just shaken up. Me too. This might not be the most intimate conversation Dennis and I have ever played. While he and I have always been on good terms, we've never been particularly close. I've always respected him, though. Sure, he's come to work a few times looking like he'd been in a bar fight that night before, but I've also seen him do an enthusiastic impression of a dinosaur as he played with Tony's kids while they waited and for their dad to finish up the shift. It's then that it hits me. Dennis and Tony were good friends. I'm not sure or I want to rattle him with the news of Tony's death right now. Not before we know what's going on, but he has a right to know. He does. I say better tell him now than, like, at the end. Dennis' eyes fixate on me, startled. He was crushed under the dozer. Dennis pauses for a moment, like he is trying to understand what I said. His eyes narrow and his bottom lip quivers. Shit, he says, and I can tell that he is fighting back tears. He and Tony had been tight, almost like brothers. Hey, did you see that light? No. What did you see? I don't even know, Roger. It was like this flare of white light. It came right up out of the ground, like an explosion. So there was an explosion. Maybe it was some equipment, or this was no equipment. Dennis interrupts, agitated. This huge ball of light came right out of the damn ground. I mean, he's basically already saying what it looks like. It's just a huge ball of light. I don't think there's any way to expand on that, so where did it go? It just shot up into the sky until it was out of sight. When? I'm not sure, he answers. But I had finished about 10 trees for the day and was about to top one. That's when it happened. You were almost done with 10 trees? I asked. Yeah. You know, I wouldn't want to take a lunch break until I was done. And that's when the light blew up. Why? You don't believe me? I believe him. I mean, I just say believe anything at this point. He saw what he saw. I think to myself, he has no reason to lie about this. My God, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. But if I'm being honest, it scared me pretty bad. And if it's all the same to you, I'd like to get the hell out of here. We both stand up and start heading towards the road. It isn't until we start moving that I see Dennis is wounded. His right side is coated in blood, the red seeping through his blue work shirt. Blech. There are splatters of it here and there, but also a very large red splotch that makes me worry. Are you in a lot of pain? He'd be in a lot of pain. Yeah. I'm not sure, Dennis replies. I must have gotten thrown or hurt somehow from that. And it's then that Had I noticed that the strange ringing noise is still filling the air. Hey, I say, stopping. Do you hear that high-pitched ringing noise every once in a while? Dennis looks scared when I ask him this question, and he just nods. I thought it was just me. He looks out of sorts and uncertain. I've never seen him like this before. It's obvious that he's looking for some reassurance. Even though I'm his boss, there's something very unnerving about this. Don't want to scare the guy any more than he is. Let's be realistic, I tell myself. I might as well try to be empathetic. Yeah, out here in the middle of these woods, the ringing could be anything. Maybe a car alarm from through the woods or something. Still, even my passive comment seems to have reassured Dennis. He looks a bit calmer, more relaxed. We both start moving forward and don't say another word. Did you try to call Frank? I know he had his cell on him today. Not yet. Luckily, I still have some battery left. I pull out my cell and call Frank. And happy I didn't make the call to Dennis earlier. See? It rings, but he doesn't pick up. But then I hear his phone go off behind the stack of logs. Dennis and I give each other a look. As the phone goes to voicemail, I hang up and we walk behind the log to find Frank's phone on the ground, abandoned. We look around for Frank, but find nothing, not a single trace. It's then that I notice something really odd, a 10-foot wide hole in the ground, right near where the phone was. But there's no stray piles of removed dirt or rocks. It's clean, smoothly dug, cutting into the earth, wide but only a few feet deep. It looks unnatural, like the ground was just deleted, no shovels, no diggers used. Dennis walks over to it. This looks like the same kind of hole where I saw that light come out from the ground. I say nothing. My mind is spinning, but I don't know what to think. We need to get out of here. At that moment, the ringing noise carries through the forest. It's again, sending a shiver down my spine. Dennis is right. There's something strange going on, and we might not be safe here, but that ringing noise could be a clue to where the rest of the crew went. I'm a curious fellow. I'm a curious fellow. We need to find that. Something's not right, I say. And if there's a mechanical noise like that, you think someone is out here. Maybe I think we should at least check it out. They might be able to help. Yeah, you go right ahead, he says with a grin. I'll be here waiting for you. Better hurry, though. Dennis doesn't look like he's in the best shape to be trouncing around the forest, but we need some answers right away, too. Bring him with us. Bring him with us. No, you're coming with me. I bend over and hoist him up against my shoulders. He resists just barely and then gives in. He looks at me like he's terrified of me now, making a moan in his throat. We start moving through the woods quickly, with no idea where the rest of the crew is, or they could be in danger. Every tree out here looks exactly the same. I grew up in the country and can find my way around the forest without much of a problem, but I'm feeling dizzy. I'm leaning against a tree when I see something that has no business being out here. Our logging crew has been here for 3 weeks and I've never seen it before. Ooh, this seems interesting. That looks like a secret bunker. To me, secret bunker equals death. It's a small building, sort of like a mixture of a shack and a bunker, equals death. It looks to be made of concrete, but moss, weeds, and plain old erosion also make it look sort of mystical. Looks like something out of a demented version of medieval fantasy. What the hell is this? I have no idea. It's death. It's the gateway to death. You purchased this land, right, boss? Didn't you survey it? I certainly did. But this wasn't here. Do you think the others maybe went in here? Why would they do that? I don't know, but they aren't out here. If they aren't inside, they're probably dead, like Tony. Bye. Wait. 3, 2, 1.